folks, and welcome to this, a very special edition of Paddock Pass. As you can see, there's no pit lane behind me, and as you can hear, no roar of engines, and that's because they've set me free from the F1 paddock to escape here to the countryside and to the headquarters of Formula One's newest team. Now, it's not every day we get to pull back the curtain and look behind the scenes at an F1 team. Rarer still that we get to talk not only to the team owner, but also the team's lead driver. But what makes this place extra special is that the owner and lead driver are one and the same person. Now, it's been an interesting 12 months, and we all know a number of the regulation changes which were due to come into effect this year have been delayed until next. Some, though, are still seeing the light of day, amongst them the all-important budget cap, which gives some of the smaller teams a little further down the order, potentially, the opportunity to compete with the bigger teams. Good for them, but great for us as viewers. But what does our new team owner think about these new rules? Do they see them as a challenge, a hurdle that needs to be overcome? Perhaps they see them as an opportunity to disrupt the status quo, a chance to come out swinging and to carve their name into Formula One history. Well, I had the opportunity to ask them these very questions just earlier today, and here's what they had to say. Well, first of all, thanks so much for inviting us here today. It's been wonderful to see behind the scenes. As you might expect, I've got about 1 million questions, so let's jump straight in. It's been a long time since we last saw a team owner take their own car onto the track, and the sport's changed enormously in the intervening years. How are you going to handle the responsibilities of both managing and driving for a Formula One team?
Well, obviously you see a lot of work managing and driving for an F1 team, but the team's behind me, and I've got a lot of confidence in the project, and yeah, just want to make sure that we can get as high as possible in the standings.
Let's talk about your teammate. Now, it's clear they're excited to have signed with you, but tell me, what is it that you think they bring to the team?
Well, they've took a huge risk signing with a new team, and I've got a lot of experience in junior categories, so I'm excited to see what they do.
So you've obviously been putting a lot of work into the car. I know it's early days, but how do you expect it to feel out there?
I'm expecting a responsive car. I think that's where we find the most time in F1 cars, so that's been one of our main goals. So yeah, I just want a nice responsive car into the corners, and that's how I think it's going to feel.
Most of the other teams can boast years of experience in Formula One. Where do you see the opportunities to make those vital performance gains you need to put you within reach of the other cars?
I feel like a fresh pair of eyes can help find solutions, especially when other teams haven't found them yet. So yeah, I think reducing drag has been a main focus for us this off-season.
Ultimately, your success this season is going to come down to whether you can take positions from the other drivers. What is it about your car that's going to give you that edge in those battles?
I feel like we've made a really light car this season. It's going to help us with both top speed and through the corners, so we can put our car in the right place to overtake and defend when needed. So yeah, light car, incredibly helpful.
And finally, with so many specialist departments working together here at your headquarters, and with such an important deadline coming up, who's getting that coveted Teacher's Gold Star? Which group do you feel the most proud of right now?
Our power unit department has been putting in a lot of work. Close relationship with our engine partners this season. So yeah, they've just done an amazing job. Huge shout out to those guys. Amazing job on the engine.
Well, thank you so much for your time. It's been wonderful to get an insight from you, and of course to see around the headquarters. Thank you for today. Really appreciate it, and thank you all at home for watching as well. We'll see you very soon.
What's the glass fake TB? Today we've still got Andretti MyTeam Career Mode. It's quite late into the game cycle, but Andretti heavily rumoured now. So yeah, as we go for our activities, we realise that there is a long time left. Like there's a day gap there with the driver's training camp, so we just have to move it down a bit. We want to get our teammate, who isn't ready revealed yet, nice and ready for the first race of the season. Preseason merch sale, get an extra 500k. Aero and chassis focus, although, spoiler alert, we managed to fit in every single event. So, yeah, doesn't really matter what we do here. We can fit in everyone. With a day to spare. Just heading for our emails. Colton Herta, obviously the driver for Andretti. And you're already going to go heavily into the R&D. Not going to do a chassis update yet, we bumped them up heavily. So we're going to go into the facilities. We decide build time, very important, aero, very important. So I go straight away and upgrade the aero build time, so we can get parts on the car ready. All in. Yeah, so we're just gonna quickly fast forward to, I believe, the car reveal here, and you guys finally be able to see our contender for this season. Might be a polarizing livery, but personally I love it. The white, red and blue for the Andretti Motorsport colours. As you can see, we may as well reveal everything here, so let's move on to our team's information. Alright, so with the power unit, decided to go for Renault. Andretti, already have a deal with Renault. For the second driver, Calamala, IndyCar driver, very good in Formula 2. Main sponsor, I've gone with Manet Paddy. You know, good bonuses. 5 constructors or 5 points as a team in total. That's what they want from us, which I think is possible this season. They give us 3.47 mil if we achieve that, which I think, again, is going to be an easy 3.47 mil. And signing bonus is 5 mil, which is amazing for a, I mean, not amazing, but it's very decent for a starting team with that big of a sponsor. So yeah, that is all the team information, and we shall see what the driver overalls and just the team looks like. And so again, we've already seen the livery. Might be polarizing, I quite like it. Calamila and Colton Herta there in their driver overalls. I think the driver overalls actually look really nice with this colours. Kind of looks like a candy cane. But you know, I really like it. And of course the Andretti logo badge thing there, which I think is very realistic actually. I think I've got quite close to this, so I'm gonna give myself a pat on the back there. So yeah. And there's confirmation of Colton Herta and Calamala. So we're fast forwarding here. Driver training camp completed. Running costs got. We are making money on our running costs, which is very nice. As we head into the R&D aero menu, we realise that is a major drag reduction upgrade, which can come in until up at Imola. We decided to save it because I stupidly think that we can purchase this and that, so I decided to purchase the minor downforce upgrade first and realise we don't have enough points. Which is fine, it's just that that upgrade, if we even decide to do it currently, won't get on the car until Portugal. So we move on to the chassis here. Chassis. We can get the minor rate reduction, which I think is important because again, chassis very important. So you can see those will be done in time for the Emilia-Romagna Grand Prix. And we get personnel department
Personnel
update.
department has asked us to deal with this. We have a couple of options here. Take your time. What you decide to do will have consequences.
I think the pace is the obvious option here. We want Ilot up to there, getting hopefully minor
Thanks for dealing
points,
with
maybe.
it. The department appreciate it.
So we fast forward again. Aero and chassis focused.
We had a
And
major
we've got a
issue with the
failure
production line earlier this week, so
on the
entire
rear
development
downforce
package for
upgrade,
this
so yeah.
weekend has failed. Any redevelopments will need to be ordered from the R&D screen.
Luckily we can just reorder it and get it on the car. Power and durability focus. Shows the upgrade fully completed. So we stopped just to have a look at the R&D, see whether there's anything else we can do. We can get a major upgrade if we wanted to, but I might have been stupid and gone to engine for some reason. That will come on for Portugal. Only a 25% risk as well. And Portugal very important for engines, so I decided to get that.
The new parts come through the fabrication process. We'll have them with us for the next Grand Prix.
And here, I realise I don't have enough, just barely, for that upgrade we wanted in the Aero. So yeah, that wraps up the pre-season. The next time you will see this career mode is when we head into the Emilia-Romagna Grand Prix. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and catch you in the next one. Adios.